Hi, I'm glad you're here. I'm Mr. Paul. This is my place. And today I've got a couple of fun toys to do with coat hangers. Now, what you're going to need is a coat hanger for this first one, this first toy. Now, a plastic coat hanger is not going to work. You need a metal one, okay? A metal one. One like this will work, or like this. Now, this is one that comes apart. Now be careful. Always make sure that you have somebody that with you. I don't want, if you're too little, I don't want you hurting yourself. But if you carefully pull this out, see, there's a little pointy thing right there. So be careful, okay? Get somebody helping you, all right? Now, and then take off the other one. And that'll work. That's all you need for this first toy, is just this part. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to tie a string on each end. So you're going to need some string. Now, if you don't have string, some yarn, look, I found some really pretty orange, bright orange yarn. That'll work. And it needs to be, I don't know, pretty long. Doesn't have to be an exact length or anything. But then we're going to take a piece of yarn, and then what we want to do is tie it on the end, on one corner, like this. And it helps if you just let it hang down. You can make it, use plenty of string. We're just going to do a regular overhand knot, just like when we tie a shoe, the very first knot on your shoe, or if you're tying the end of a balloon. Did you see that video? See, I'm going to take this and I'm going to poke it back through that hole in the middle and pull on the end, whoop, like that. Now I'm going to do it again, because 2 knots is going to be a little stronger than 1. Okay, pull on the end just like that. Now, we want to do the same thing on the other side. So again, I'm going to put the coat hanger in the middle and let it kind of hang like that. And that gives me both of my hands, so I can poke it through, tie, poke it through, and tie. Now, what this is this is an incredible bell. It's really, really, really loud when you do it right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this string right here, this yarn, and I'm going to wrap it around and around my finger like that a whole bunch of times. Not tight, very loose. Don't pull it tight, or it's going to hurt. If it starts hurting, oh, take it off and redo it, because then it's too tight. Don't make it hurt. Okay, and we're going to do that the same. It's kind of hard when you're doing it yourself, but it's kind of hard to show you too, huh? Okay, but you wrap it around a bunch of times like that, and then you put these things right up against your ears. And I don't mean just kind of laying them against there, not just kind of touching them, but you got to push them really in there until you kind of can't hear anything. Kind of sounds like you're underwater. If you've ever put your head underwater, it kind of sounds like that, where you really, really can't hear anything. You get them all really tight like that, and then you either walk around, keep it away, don't let it touch you like this, keep it away from you, and then find things to touch it against. Now, you could touch it against, you know what, the really fun, really loud, and very easy is get somebody else to take a spoon and just very gently tap it like that. I don't hear anything. No, you hear anything? I don't either. But if these are up against your ears like that, and somebody does that, it sounds like really, really loud bells. And you could go walking around and see what you could find that you could knock it into and make it sound like bells. And I'll give you a hint. Some things work better than others, and the things that work better are made out of metal, not wood. Not the couch. The cushion on the couch is not going to do it, but try. Find out. Find out for yourself. It's kind of scientific. It's a kind of experimenting. Okay, so now this next one is a little bit more complicated, and we need a few more tools and things that are ready to do. So let's see now what we are going to need. We're going to need some tape, and we're going to need another coat hanger. This time we need a full coat hanger. Okay, and I like to use black tape. You don't have to. If you're going to cut your tape, you need some dangerous scissors. These are dangerous scissors. They can cut you. Oof. Ooh, be careful, be careful. And don't use them yourself. Get somebody to help you, please. I'll be worried about you if you don't, okay? So get some help. And let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need a cup of some kind. Now, by a cup, I went out to the recycle bin, and I found an old yogurt cup, and this would work. I cleaned it out really, really good. This would work. And if you learned how to make a cup out of paper like that, did you use that? This will work. Okay. What we're gonna make is a catapult. A catapult is a really cool machine, and what it does is it throws things. So let's make one. Okay? All right, I'm going to turn this down a little bit, and you might not see my face, but don't worry, I'm still here, and you can see my hands, right? And my arms. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to take this coat hanger, and we're going to bend it right in the middle. So I'm going to take my hands like this, and I'm going to pull them in this way around like this. See, bend it like that. See that? Okay, and what that does is it gives us something springy. Look at him. Hi, hello there. Looks like a mouth. Hello there. Yeah, but it's also a spring. Okay, so now this part is where we're going to make the catapult. We're going to take this part, and we need to bend it back a little bit. Now, see, I've got big hands, so make sure you get some help, because it's going to be real hard. But big hands, probably you won't need pliers, but if you need some, these tools are really handy. These are pliers, and it's another one of those dangerous ones, because look, you get your finger in the middle of there, and if somebody pinched it, oh, that would hurt. Ow. So be careful, okay? All right, so anyway, we're going to keep bending this a little bit more till we get it so it's kind of even. It's being a little bit weird here. There we go. Now we're getting it. It's trying to untwist on me. That's just weird. Okay. Yeah. There. Okay, let's see. Should we use this one? Let's use this one. Okay. Well, we got a stick. That's why we need the tape. So, I'm going to take some tape off of here. Like this. Just take a nice big piece. Don't need to be fancy. All we want to do is make sure that this cup gets taped on here so that it doesn't fall off. Okay. Like that. Now look. Isn't that fun? Up. There we go. Boink! So, now, I'm going to need some more tape. That one didn't hold very well. It does help. This is the first time I've used this paper and this tape. But if you have something solid, it does make this whole thing a little bit better, but I just thought it would be fun to use the cup. Boink. Yeah, there we go. Now we're going. Now we're going. So, now let's shoot something. Let's make something fly. Okay, I have some pom-poms, and pom-poms are great, but if you don't have any pom-poms, you can find an old catalog and make little pom-poms out of it. Here, let's see what happens. Put it in there. Boom! Boom! See, that flew really far. That flew way over there. I wish you could have seen. Here, let's put some pom-poms in there. Look, I got a big cup. I can put a bunch of pom-poms. I like that. Oh boy. Let's put a whole bunch in there. Should we? Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm gonna put a bunch. All right. Okay. You ready? Here we go. Boom! How fun is that? Wait a minute, just one. Just one. Boop! Boo! Hey, boy, couldn't you have some fun with a catapult? You know what? One of the things I've done is I've taken like color construction paper and put it around on the floor, and then I take my catapult and I set it up, and let's say there's a red piece of paper over there. I'll put red pom-poms in here, and then I'll try to shoot the red pom-poms and make them land on the red paper. So you can make all kinds of games. These two things are really, really fun things you can do with a coat hanger. I hope you had some fun, and I'll see you next time at Mr. Paul's place. Bye-bye.